These are woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made and heavily time-worn as a result. Still, they're just about Come, let's read them together. It's okay, I've got... What the... Guys, get over here, quick!
Wait, surely that's not...
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the... there are many possible reasons.
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much.
He ran off.
Do you think he wants us to follow him? If only we had a Qucusaurio.
Hey, that's a good point.
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever...
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just... perfect. Show no mercy! Ha! Why have you brought us here?
So, is there... You want us to dig it up?
These are... woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made and heavily time-worn as a result. Still, they're just about Come, let's read them together.
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need...
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself dropped...
You know I'd come even if I was.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promise to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. And right now, he needs me more than ever.
I salute your courage and wisdom. But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned...
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame, and sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were...
Seems like I've still got lots to learn. This
research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so what we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses.
Enhance a warrior...
It's speculative at best. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they...
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to... Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long. Tensions are running high right now.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated... With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we... Fighting side by side for a common cause.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this...
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trial...
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm...
Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and run...
Himara! How could you stoop so low? Ambushing us on the field.
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself. Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7, the Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses.
And what, we'll hand them over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a Qucusaurio?
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their... If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trial. Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever...
You what?
I get it now. snatching the spoils while using the bloom flower trials to weaken the... Ugh, that non-pole kept...
The children of echoes will not...
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to
Rumors? What rumors?
that the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, and that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone knows... How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower...
You think I had a choice? As just one person playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hand, these sacred flame crystals, they have limitless...
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame...
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning. He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian...
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name... Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that little...
Wait, Nampal! Where are you going?
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please! Answer me! Antu, are you okay? I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope, but no one believed me anymore. Until finally, Antu's time came. I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes,
This is... Go beg your brother for some. How many did he... What are you? You little vulture!
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster... It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first... I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine, and... Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief... May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for...
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything, the bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as...
Hey! Where... Look! Over there! Do you think he's sad?
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret lingering for centuries. I gotta think this through. Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feat. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're...
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything.
I think it's probably better. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should...
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have...
Isn't there anything we could do to...
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human. So the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Lan-Yan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless. But now, after hundreds of years, will you join forces with us?
Interesting approach. You...
Actually,
Oh, dear child. Come.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread. As for making Antu understand, Qucusaurio can help out.